gosh.
Man, I came here ready to shit on this mud puddle you call a city. But I have had a great time since I landed in your terrible airport. Great time. We really have had probably one of the best times we've ever had here since back in the PaizoCon days when they were really fun.
Yeah.
But we never got downtown. We never got to like come downtown and hang out because we were trapped in SeaTac.
Yep.
But we went out last night to the Ray Gun Lounge and played board games.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Then we just kind of bar hopped our way back to the hotel. Kate went to bed at 6 p.m. like a fucking lemur.
8 p.m.
Slept 16 hours.
12.
I'm exaggerating for effect. But then today, Francis, Joe, and I, we went down to Pike Place and we just kind of hung out. We had a little wine tasting at 10 a.m. Joe bought a cinnamon bun like a 4-year-old. It was like a quaint little bachelor party.
The guy at the wine tasting was amazing. He just like opened up this gate to like start the day. And I was just like standing outside like, morning. And he was just like,
Aw.
All right, come in.
I haven't even received the local charcuterie yet.
You guys are really hard up for rosé, huh? All right.
We left there and we're like, well, we got 15 minutes to lunch. Let's go to a brewery. And so we went to Pike Place Brewery, which is right across from a strip club, which, by the way, from their sign outside, it said they just started serving alcohol.
Yeah.
Like,
They were like, now even more fun.
right? Like, how miserable was that place before? I just want to go there, see nude women, eat a grilled cheese, and not be surrounded by drunks.
Right.
But now they got booze. Good for them.
The booze just really made it tawdry.
It was a high-class affair before that.
I was sitting there, it was Troy and I and Francis, and we got a cold one, and we're just talking about how awesome the weather was in Seattle and everything. And Francis is first time in Seattle, so welcome him with a big round of applause. And we're sitting there just talking, and we were sitting next to this open door window thing. We're just looking out at the street, and there goes Skid walking by.
Yeah. It was like a sitcom.
It's like a sitcom. I was just walking along, and I real quick call him, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, I see where you were walking by that lift bike or whatever."
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you.
Butt.
And he's like, he's looking around. I'm like, "Oh, we're in this tap room across the street." Oh, hang up. And he starts walking over, and Troy's like, "You know what you did?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "You interrupted him on the way to the strip club." And now he's embarrassed.
He's gonna sneak in a 15-minute breakfast buffet before meeting us.
I was hungry. I was hungry.
Well, now we can get a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
We were all at Pike Place this morning, but I didn't run into any
All
of
separately.
Yeah, I didn't run into any. We ran into some GCP folks, which was really funny, but I didn't see you guys once.
Yeah, we ran into some GCP folks, and they said, we just saw Sydney and Kate. I said, which way did they go? Good to know. And we didn't go that way.
But let's go the other way.
Walked the opposite direction. Kate and I had a really fun-filled morning. We woke up bright and early, drank about 5 cups of coffee from 5 different wonderful coffee places.
As you do.
Coffee flights.
And then sort of like vibrated around Pike Place. We're like, wow, there's beautiful here
candles.
now.
You
Want to try some honey? But we did something fun.
We did.
We did like a silly thing. We didn't go on the Ferris wheel. I missed out on that. Or like Wings Over Washington. We didn't do any of that.
You guys did a silly thing? That's so weird.
We
and
do
out
the
of
thing that
character.
girls do on vacation, which is go get caricatures.
We got caricatures done at Pike Place. I sent them to you, Joe. I'd love to share them with the folks here.
What is happening?
Joseph!
Oh, looks good, Joe.
Tech support, Joe.
There it is.
Tech support. Oh,
Doesn't Sydney look like a real housewife? So many fillers.
Sydney looks like she has had some work
if
done.
Lisa Rinna was also Sydney.
They
I
also...
said Sydney looks like a real housewife and Kate looks like a sassy 90s sitcom mom.
She's Lisa Rinna, I'm Eileen, obviously.
They also made me look so worried. I was like, is that my resting face? I'm like,
It looks like you're worried that Kate is going to stab you to death. Like you're trying to look behind you like, and she's got that look like, yeah.
Or he just had a stock woman and drew Kate. He ran out of time. There you go.
And the nose ring. The nose
I
ring
know.
kind of looks like you just have a runny nose.
Or a bloody nose, like somebody punched her.
Like somebody just punched you.
I think caricature artists must have like the best time though, because unlike every other type of artist where people are so critical all the time, a character artist, you can't really be like, hey, I look kind of weird. It's like, that's the point, stupid. So.
Why did you make me and my friend look like an interstitial from the Carol Burnett show? That's what I would have said.
But honestly, it was very fun. Highly recommend. We had a great time, and the artist was so nice. He recommended tons of great places to go to next time we come back to Seattle, which I hope we do next year.
I would have spent more
Just saying.
time at Sean Kemp's dispensary. That was a good time.
Yeah, so tell me about this. You went to Sean Kemp.
I walked by it the last time we were here. It's like a giant mural of Sean Kemp like dunking on somebody. It was just like, what the fuck is that? And it sells weed there, and it's just like, well, that's weird. I wouldn't suspect Sean Kemp to be associated with marijuana, but I guess he does. He sells it. I was just like, man, I have to go there, and I did. It was fucking awesome. Sell shirts. They're showing like videos of like Sean Kemp's top 10 dunks, and I'm watching it. I'm trying to identify like old 80s like Golden State Warriors players like getting dunked on. It's like, is that Chris Gatling? I've that time in my life. And everyone. But the problem is when you go into a dispensary that I run into, I was like, I don't really like going in these, is because the people working there are often pretty high. And it's hard to have a conversation with someone when they're high and you're not. And I was trying to make myself understood. He was just like, do you have any like tincture, like some of the night drop? He's like, what? So just give me anything.
What?
Just grab anything.
I'll take a t-shirt. Were the strains named after like 80s and 90s basketball players?
Yeah, it is.
You must have had a
like
field day there.
It's like a Detlef Schrempf like joint. It's like, it's fucking awesome. It's great. Highly recommend if you're visiting Seattle. It's great.
And you went to a museum as well.
Yeah,
today.
and I went to the Museum of Pop Culture today, which people have been telling me for years to go to. World-class museum. Loved it. Fucking phenomenal museum. Great museum.
Heck yeah.
I didn't know this place had culture. It's good to know there's a museum. Your coffee's pretty good.
How dare you?
Yeah, it's been a really fun day, and I look forward to coming back in 2028.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean, literally anything is better than having to enter the third circle of hell tomorrow when we drive down to Portland.
I like Portland.
Who's coming to Portland, huh? I saw a bunch of people. You guys are all right. Hopefully
We'll be
you don't
there.
live there. Yeah,
I can't wait.
I might skip it. No, it'll be fine. I'm glad we only have to spend 12 hours there. Your city's great, and we had a really good time, and now we're here to do a show. This is our first time at the Neptune. What a sick venue.
What a sick theater. This place rules.
The Tune? Do they call it the Tune? They do now. Yeah, so we're this is show number 5 of the year of our new tour, Glass Cannon Live Ascension.
Yeah, buddy.
Pretty exciting. Everybody caught up? Wow. Okay, good. What's going on in this story?
Could you tell us?
Asking for a friend.
No, we'll go one
funny.
by one, and everyone says a word. You say one word, and that's the show.
Give a telephone.
I did a couple of folks in the meet and greet were saying they caught up like today. They were working on it, and I said, yes.
Yeah.
Were those the folk?
I guess that was it. I was like, you came here for the story?
It's a good story.
What were you gonna say?
It's a good story.
It's a good
story.
We'll see. We still got a few more eps. Can always switch gears midway through. I've been getting, once you get to be in your mid-40s, you get targeted for a lot of social media ads for people who are slowly dying. And so the one that I've been getting lately, and I just saw it before we got on stage, was it's for like hair loss. And have you seen these people that now fly to Turkey?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you guys know about this?
Yeah.
There's these videos of guys like, here's my experience with the Turkish hair clinic. And you buy the flight And that's all you really have to buy except for the cheap hair transplant. And you fly first class, a limo picks you up, brings you to a 5-star luxury resort, and then you get your hair transplant.
Is it just hair plugs?
It's just hair plugs, but it's like way cheaper than I guess what it costs in the US.
Are you gonna do it?
No, I may wear a hat, but there's still a little bit here.
But there could be so much more. There could be.
But I saw this and I was like, I don't even think I want to go to Turkey, but now they made it look interesting.
You can always have more hair, Troy.
Can you?
Matthew?
I can speak from experience. Yes.
Yeah. Take it from Robin Williams over there. You could donate to the whole Turkish embassy. Shaved you down.
I'm losing it too.
Oh, Matthew.
I'm not going to Turkey though.
Are you going to just go bald? What's the plan? Are you just going to fuck it?
Years ago, I was like, if I lose my hair, I'm not that vain. You know, I'll just see what happens. It'll be fine. I'm not a vain person about this. And then it turns out I was exactly that vain.
You were very vain. You were very vain.
Now I'm on medication for it.
Yeah.
For the vanity?
For vanity.
I'm on heavy vanity meds. It's called moisturizer. What about you, Joe? You just gonna let it go, or are you gonna do the comb over?
No, I don't know. I'm just not thinking about it.
No.
Just moving on with my life.
Just Irish denial.
You guys
exactly.
are fine though, because you can all grow amazing beards. So you can do the beard bald look, which is a great
Sydney
look.
and I would have to go to Turkey to get beards.
Yeah, like if we went bald, we'd have to go to Turkey.
Yeah.
I can't grow a beard, so.
You want to go to Turkey to grow beards?
I would consider it.
No, we're gonna get hair plugs in our faces.
Yeah.
I've
I'm not
always
sure they
wanted-
offer that
Beard
service.
I've always
plugs
wanted
are
to
much
have
cheaper.
a full beard.
Beard plugs.
I like when you can go like this when you think.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
That is fun.
Or that Matthew, the mustache. Like, that's cool.
Skid, you're the elder statesman here, but you got a nice mop up there. What happens when it goes?
I'm not going to Turkey simply because I watched Midnight Express once when I was really, really stoned, and it fucked me up so bad that I can't ever go to Turkey. I can't do it. I can't risk it. I can't risk it.
So you'd rather go bald.
I'll just go bald. I'm already 50 though. I've already got enough. If it goes at this point, it's just like, you earned it.
Wait, did you turn 50 yet?
Yeah, I'm 50.
How come we didn't have a big blowout?
That would have been nice, but it's fine. Now that you mention it, yeah, sure.
I could have sworn we had a couple more years.
Fine.
Awkward.
Abort.
At least we all bought him a card and signed it. Nope, we didn't do that either.
The show could have gone a couple different ways.
Well, technically you were 0 when you're born, so we'll celebrate this year. Shut up, everybody.
I'm 52, but that's fine.
Well, we really missed.
I was gonna say, did we have the pandemic as an excuse? No.
Well, it was during COVID.
Did we go to trivia for that birthday?
No, that was 51.
No, that was 51.
Oh boy,
I thought I was off the hook.
You're making
I
it
was
worse,
not.
Sydney.
I'm gonna look-
What
I'm gonna look
about
at my
when we
calendar.
went to that bar in Queens and Michael and I were there?
Yeah, that was like 6 years ago.
Fuck.
I mean, everyone's making it worse.
Only we met
all
in
right.
the middle of that point in my game.
Time just keeps going on.
It just every year it
Every year.
continues.
Yeah.
Another
What
year.
matters is that it wasn't really important to any of you. I think that's.
Wait, did you turn 50 in 2023?
Don't make us do
no.
that.
He's old, he doesn't remember.
No, I can't. No, I turned 50 in 2022.
Let's see what I was doing.
Yeah, let's see.
This is psychotic.
Wait, maybe we were hanging out doing a live show.
Maybe we were on tour.
I don't know what I was doing. All I have is your birthday and Halloween.
Why do you have an
New York
event that
City.
says you will get sick on October 20th?
That was a play.
Oh,
I bet it was. Yeah. No wonder he couldn't show up for your party. He was sick. Sydney, you've got at least 40 years till you turn 50.
Yep, that math checks out.
Most of
I'm
us will
10.
be too dead to celebrate.
Sad.
It's a shame.
What will I be doing for my 50th? Celebrating your deaths. I'm sorry I said that. I don't know why I
That's
said
why she's my wife.
Get a caricature of that. Folks, you want to play some Pathfinder?
yeah.
What about you in the balcony? You want to find some paths? To
Yes,
better
sir.
seats? All right, let's talk about this show so far. I got a tight recap. Speaking of caps, undap your caps for the beginning of the show.
Undapped.
But use them sparingly because you're gonna need them tonight. Last time, our heroes returned from investigating this dark, unholy desecration in the Mistwood. They came back into town, checked in with their superiors or their families. Sir Norval meets with this little penis by the name of Sir Lehman Quince.
Penis named.
He really was a penis.
Lehman Quince.
Real peen.
I thought Sir Norval showed enormous restraint.
Great restraint. Well, because he respects the order and the way things should be as a true knight. But this little penis informs Sir Norval that he is being removed from the town guard so that he can help him focus on training new knights of Sidana. We're a barony now. We need to have knights, not town guards. Sir Norval is very unhappy.
It felt personal.
Helena has a very uncomfortable meeting with her superior, Father Selwyn, where he implies, hey, since the daughters are now being taken away, you might be out of a job, but maybe if you get cozy with me, I got a job for you. She rebuffs his advances. Andromeda finds her boss, Rydian Silverfrond, a little bit in her cups, a little bit more friendly with Andromeda than we've seen thus far. Come, join me, have a drink. You sit down, and she ends up passing out, this elf court wizard, essentially. And you start looking through all these books that she has on her table, and they're books about ovulation and herbal remedies. And you think, is this somehow connected to what happened to the Baroness? Vomiting, she's pregnant, vomiting black bile, what is going on? Oswin, while at the local tavern, is confronted by a man that seems to recognize Oswin from a wanted poster. Oswin then follows the man into the night and murders him in an alley while he's taking a pee. Big fans of murder here in Seattle.
Yeah.
What is this, Detroit? We're having a good time. Killian comes home to find an elven man sitting in his living room with his wife. Shugga gunga goo. He stems his rage for a moment and realizes he does know this elf. It's the son of an elf that came to this town and founded it with Killian. And this man, Eldrin, tells him, we're having a meeting tonight with a lot of the people that started Rosewood Vale to discuss what's happening here, that the Baron is sending his daughters away for basically nothing. Find people you can trust, meet in the basement of the Mockingbird Tavern. So you do. And you get down there, and some very treasonous discussion begins. People are very uncomfortable. And at the height of the discussion, smoke starts to fill the room. The walls start catching fire, and beings start coming out through the smoke to attack you. You're being burned alive in a basement.
Bees?
Beads?
Bees? There's bees as
Bees?
well?
Lanolin?
These are pre-show inside jokes. I hope you're enjoying them, audience. Hope you're enjoying them, paid audience.
It's from a movie.
They don't watch movies. It's all a bunch of Kates out there.
Mine was from a TV show.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Quite beloved TV show.
I didn't know what was happening, so I just repeated them like a parrot.
Par for the course for you, Sydney.
Repeated them?
No, not knowing what's happening.
No, I just realized I don't think that's a word. Repeated them?
Repeated them?
The more I say it, the more I'm like, that can't be right. Repeated them?
Yep,
I don't know.
those are real words.
Is it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Repeated what they said.
Repeated what they said. Yeah, repeated them just sounds.
But you don't
so-
repeat a.
What is that?
What the fuck?
What's going on over there?
Are you okay?
You got enough cups? You got enough cups there,
Do we
Sydney?
need to like hard reset you? What
Do
the
you
fuck?
ever, like say a word and the more you say it, it's like it sounds like you're saying it wrong? I don't know. It was just so it tickled me.
No, it's
Repeated
good.
them. I don't know. It tickles me.
Did you go to Sean Kemp's dispensary as well?
I wish that place sounded awesome.
Got the slam dunk kush.
I was like, I'm not sure Sydney isn't having an aneurysm right now.
I'm going to check on my friend before I laugh.
Should I be calling the medical authorities?
Yeah. You're not gonna.
It's still playing in my brain. Repeated them. I'm like, that's so funny.
Okay. You're not gonna make it till 40. Before we get to this burning basement of death, I want to open today with yet another flashback. Flashback to the past, because that's where flashbacks happen. In this cold open, we'll say we see the town of Rosewood Vale. It's truly starting to come into its own in this vision. Though it may not yet resemble its present state in the current timeline of our story, you can definitely see the seeds and structures of what Rosewood Vale will one day become. The keep on the hill that when we last saw it was just being built, foundation being put up. Now it's practically finished. In fact, Lord Montrose the First and his wife are preparing to move in. Killian will say you and some of the, I waited till you were taking a drink. Killian, you and some of the other members of the town guard and other just members of the society, you're helping to carry furniture and belongings from their little home to their new castle. So we'll say you're at the house and someone says, Killian, can you grab that chest there? I don't like carrying chests.
You don't like carrying.
It's a long story I don't want to get into.
Who are you?
I gotta go. He's got like a lamp.
Killian goes over and grabs a chest for this wandering chest-hating stranger.
You're inside this house and this guy tells you, grab that chest. It's a long story. He leaves with the lamp. And as you go to pick up the chest, you hear a young voice that says, hey, don't touch that. That's my chest.
And he'll turn toward the voice.
And you see Lord Montrose's son, Percival Montrose II, who, if you've been following along, is now the Baron in the present day. But now he's like a teenager, 11, 12 years old. Put that down this instant. Shut up.
Just not.
Things work differently in fantasy.
You grew up fast.
Oh no. Oh no.
Troy
Troy's-
doesn't know when the teenager age starts.
Put that down this instant, elf.
Oh.
Racist.
Well, you'll excuse me, my lord. I didn't know. I was just trying to help.
Well, you should have known. Now, get out! And as he's yelling, maybe Lord Montrose notices. And he comes in and says, is everything all right in here?
I was just trying to move the chest here for my for your son, but he doesn't want me touching it.
He's trying to steal my chest, Father. The elf is trying to steal my chest. Percy, he's trying to help us move into our new home. No one is stealing anything. I don't like his ears.
Oh, wow.
He scares me, and Mother says they can't be trusted.
Did you say he's 12? This kid is the worst.
They can't be trusted, is what Mother says. Lord Montrose kind of looks at you for a minute, embarrassed, and he walks into the room and backhands the kid. Wham! Child abuse episode. That's what makes us different.
Right. Child abuse, racism,
Yeah.
rounding the bases.
And you're laughing.
Yeah.
Wham! Lays him out.
God.
You must have misunderstood your mother. Please apologize to my friend. The boy cowers a little.
My lord, that won't be necessary.
No, he needs to learn his manners if he's to rule here one day. I'm sorry. Don't touch my chest. Runs up. Lord Montrose walks over to you, and you can tell he's embarrassed, even though he rules the roost here. You've always maybe felt like he considers, the way he presents himself, he makes everyone feel like they're an equal. Yes, things are changing. Yes, he's moving into a castle. And who knows what happens between now and the present day, how that relationship may have changed. But now he puts his hand on your shoulder very warmly and says, I'm sorry, the boy is young, and the young are prone to foolishness. He's almost a teen. Some would even call him a teen. And not be mocked for it. I know that... I know that
Cleared that up. Moving on.
Any more questions about his age? No, good. I know that Sidana's light will guide him as it guides us every day. Speaking of which, you came here with us as a widower, did you not?
Yes, my lord, I did.
That is an unimaginable pain I hope I never face. That said, our village, our little town here is growing by the week. More and more people are flocking to Sidana's light, entranced by what we have done in her name. To be, if I may be frank. Is that cool, if I'm frank?
Absolutely, my lord.
You just looked at me when I asked you if I could be frank, and I was waiting to make sure that I could be frank.
Of course. Of course.
May I be frank?
Be whoever you want. I don't care.
Yeah. Am I to call you Frank, my lord?
That won't be necessary. But, if I may be frank.
Yes.
Royal formalities are so much.
To be purposefully celibate is an affront to all that Sidana stands for. You must spread your light into others and have them spread their light into you.
Yes. Of course, Vanguard. I apologize for my misunderstanding. It won't happen again.
And he,
Won't happen again.
I'll show you. I will
I'll
never
never
not
be
have
not having
constant
sex ever again. I'll never.
with everyone I see. At your command, my lord.
he just puts his hand on your shoulder again and taps. He says, when you are ready. When you are ready. Now get that fucking chest out of here.
Oh my God. Yeah, he'll go pick up the chest and just like looks after this guy walking away. Yeah, a little freaked out.
And steals everything inside of it.
Actually,
It's just G.I.
he
Joe's.
kind of stole my thunder there. He's going to attempt to open the chest.
Right there in front of the...
Well, you said he walked away.
Yeah, he walks away, so you're just like...
He's like, fuck this kid. He just wants to take a peek.
Okay.
See if there's anything
how it
really
starts.
inappropriate in there.
You go to open the chest, and we just see your expression. And the flashback ends.
It's Pulp Fiction. It's the same plot as Pulp Fiction.
Fiction.
I had a glowing light.
The light comes
It's
up.
Lord Montrose's soul inside.
Yes, it's Lord Montrose's soul. Let's take it to Foundry Virtual Tabletop.
Tabletop champion.
If you haven't bought Foundry, you don't care about yourself. That's their new tagline.
Boy, you really let yourself go.
Right. Foundry.
You must not be subscribing to Foundry.
Have you put on weight?
Try Foundry. I did some work on this map that I stole.
Yeah, man, it looks amazing. It's so great.
Wait, it didn't shaboom.
Shaboom it now.
Ready, shaboom. Wait. Shaboom.
Yeah. There we go.
The heat is on.
The heat is on.
So smoky.
It's on the street.
Smoky.
Now that you are here in this room, you can see these things that are coming out of the walls, and they look like this.
No!
What the?
Flaming skulls!
Roll for initiative!
Oh yeah, dude!
Those skulls are on fire! Sir Norval the Pious.
Natural 20.
Oh! You gonna tap that cap?
Why would I tap the cap?
I don't know, maybe you didn't want to go first. What'd you get? What's your tote?
26.
26. Nice. All right. Helena.
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 It's episode 5.
I always forget.
It's Helena.
Is it Kate? Helena.
I wouldn't mess with Kate right now. You saw her on the plane yesterday.
Yeah, she's spicy.
Were you spicy?
Yeah.
Must have been that
It's not my
16-hour
fault
nap.
if people don't know how to act in public. It's not my fault.
Kate was kind of my hero on the plane.
She clapped
What?
back.
What happened?
Some guy was creeping in her space.
He was like up in her business trying to like...
I was trying to get my bag out of the overhead, and
And he
he's
was
like
like-
trying to sneak past me. And I turned and I said, "Are you in a rush?" And he's like,
Kate.
"Yeah." And I was like, "Okay." So I let him go.
Wow. Fuck you.
Just say, "Excuse me."
That's the follow-up.
Don't push past me like I don't exist. Anyway, I rolled natural 2
Oh, dude.
Natural 2.
for a 12.
You used your 20 on that diplomacy check with that creep.
Intimidation.
That was intimidation.
That was intimidation.
That's true.
He was quite intimidated.
Yeah. He was demoralized by the end of it. Oswin, what did you get?
17.
17 for Oswin. We don't know a last name yet, and I'm sure that's purposeful. Yeah.
No.
Maybe Oswin isn't even your first name, let's be honest. Killian Dongwall.
Donwall.
Dong.
Killian Donwell. Well, I got so many great dice from people in the pre-show, and I don't remember anybody's name. I was at a wine tasting at 10 a.m. Sorry. But you who loaned me this blue dye, you know who you are. And Chris, yeah, thank you, Chris. It sucks. 12.
That's a good
God.
It sucks.
God. Yeah. You know what you want to do when the fire starts pouring in and the flaming skulls burst through the smoke? Stand there for an hour. Motionless, staring, not reacting to anything happening around you.
What a hero. Andromeda, did you fare better?
No, Joe rolled a 3, and I was like, that sucks. Then I rolled a 3. So thanks
This table.
for that
Bad right now.
energy. An 11 for Andromeda Quinn.
Hey,
You guys rolling D10s over there? What the hell's going on?
let's blame Chris.
Huh?
Let's blame Chris.
I didn't. This wasn't from Chris.
Wait.
Chris, I won't slander your name. That was Joe.
Andromeda, your perception is like at 8?
Why are you being mean about my perception?
I thought you'd be more perceptive as a wizard. I don't know why.
I need bifocals. They didn't invent them yet.
Because of the eye. Right. Got it.
Yeah, I struggle.
Don't forget, she has the demon eye.
Hey.
That's right. She's got creepy lightning eye. All right, well, it's round 1. And you see, well, here's what I'm going to say. Can I be frank? No. You see at least 4 of these skulls coming out of the northern wall. Flames are starting to lick the walls as well. Now, what I'm going to say is there's obviously several hastily dropped in NPCs that I've dropped in
You
here.
mean like the iconic investigator? Is that a sword cane?
I didn't know Harsk lived in Rosewood Vale.
Harsk, a celebrity.
There he is.
Save us.
Yes, I was just visiting.
He's an angry dwarf.
Yes, I'm on the cover of some adventure paths.
Sometimes I'm seen flying through the air.
Yes, now look at
Which
me.
is, of course, ridiculous.
In a burning basement. My toughest challenge yet. So we'll say that there are other skulls coming into the room that you don't have to deal with, that they're dealing with. However, narratively, if you all die, they're all going to die as well.
Oh.
There is smoke in the room.
Can we use them to somehow extend our lives?
Pretend that they're not even there.
Matthew.
They're doing their own thing.
I'm going to interact with each and every one of them.
They're in the way. Keep in mind, they're in the way. As
What are
there
their names?
There are boxes. I'm not going to play with you. There's smoke. Everything more than 5 feet away is concealed. DC 5 flat check that I need you to roll before your attack. Now, you might have an ability that lets you ignore concealment. I believe Oswin might have something like that in his repertoire. Keep that in mind. More than 5 feet away, concealment roll before your attack. And let's just say, this smoke could start to fill the room and choke you. And suffocation in the remaster is brutal. You will die if you do not defeat this menace quickly. Round 1, Sir Norval the Pious.
And just help me remember the lay of the land here.
Oh, so many questions.
This ladder over here to the west.
That is the way out.
And that's the way we came down.
Uh-huh.
And there's nothing blocking it or anything that we didn't hear it close.
To your knowledge, the trap door is closed because it's a clandestine meeting. But you have no reason to believe that it's locked or if there's a sofa on top of it.
It's oddly specific.
Yeah.
Okay, the Nova will say, "You all find us a way out. I'll handle these flaming skull folks." And he will step forward, and he will swing at the one to his northwest that is menacing Helena.
Yes.
Yes, please.
What a hero. Okay, give me that DC 5 flat check first.
Natural 20.
Awesome. No, that's terrible.
Don't cheer
That's
for
terrible.
that.
That's the flat check. That does
That's the
nothing.
worst. You could do it again, though.
It's
Wait,
true.
didn't you say anything beyond 5 feet?
Like there and beyond.
So that's 5 feet away.
So
No, like-
anything.
It's
has
concealment. It's concealment.
Wait, but the one
I'm
he's
standing next
attacking
to it.
is
Yeah.
It's 5 feet away.
No, 5 feet plus. I'm basically, these are,
Everything has concealment.
So then everything
has
does.
concealment.
yes.
Okay, the way
But
you said it.
These are tiny creatures. They're going to move onto your space to attack you.
So they don't have concealment when they're on your space.
Right, and you don't have concealment from them either. But you don't know, maybe they can ignore concealment. Don't worry about what they got going on. But right now,
Okay.
you passed your flat check. Good for you.
Thanks.
With flying colors.
I can't believe what I just saw.
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Wow.
Wow.
3 in a row. One more, and you get to kill an NPC permanently.
Yes.
You're the Sean Kemp of dice. Holy shit, that's a
Back to back.
critical.
And credit.
Stupid face.
What?
Do we have
just
anybody
really
from the
excited.
Seattle area?
We do. I'm really excited because this one is from Davy Maps in Seattle.
Oh, Davey Maps!
Oh yeah.
Old Davy Maps.
Old Davy Maps.
In Seattle. It's called Dreadnought.
Ooh.
You grit your teeth and focus only on dealing death.
Yeah.
You dig deep and steel yourself, leaving yourself open, but striking harder and faster. Double damage, and until the end of your next turn, you gain a +1 bonus to all weapon attacks, and +2 to all damage. but you take a -1 bonus, or -1 penalty to AC during that time.
Okay.
So you're like swinging wild.
That's a great. That's a good
fun.
one.
So you're in your wild swinging. You've lowered your defenses a little bit.
Yeah.
But you're doing more damage in the meantime. I like that. Good one, David.
reckless.
Reckless. That is going to be 24 points of damage.
Nice.
No, I'm sorry, 26.
Ooh.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
No, it's doubled.
No. But the +2, all his weapon attacks get the +2. What you just said. The last sentence of the crit.
+2 to damage, doubled.
Plus 2 damage.
It's a crit.
28.
Oh.
Gross.
Okay, I will take another swing.
I don't care for this.
Flat check.
Flat check.
Give me that
natural 20.
flat check.
7 on the flat check.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, that'll be
+2 to damage.
13 points of damage.
A couple things are gonna happen.
Oh, no.
It's gonna explode. Death throws?
It explodes.
Come on!
I knew it.
When it dies, I need Helena and Oswin and this poor barkeep
Oh, no.
to roll a reflex.
What's her
save.
name?
Her name is Melinda.
Melinda.
Yes.
Not
and she's
Melinda.
2 days away from retirement.
Me too. I'm assuming I should roll
Both
too.
of you
right?
have to roll a basic reflex save, natural 1 for Melinda.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know if you noticed, but she's not wearing armor.
Melinda, no.
She's wearing an apron.
That is a 26 reflex for her.
Okay.
Natural 19.
Pretty good. What about Helena?
19.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think it's fine.
That's good. Here's what's going to happen. You're both going to take 2 points of piercing and 1 point of fire damage. Not terrible.
Okay.
She takes. She dies.
Melinda! No!
Sir Norval is like
my
ran
God.
his longsword through the skull's like open mouth, and it explodes, and Melinda just dies.
Oh, my God.
Like,
And none of us can see it.
just word to the wise, better to kill these things from a distance. Sorry. May the goddess's light guide you to a better place.
What is
Sorry.
going on up there?
There we go.
What's happening up there? Why are you praying?
Oh, nice.
No.
Explosion animation.
Love that. That took all my power.
Does the fire help at all? With
Yes.
Vision?
It helps burn the walls
No.
down faster.
No, with vision. Like, can we see clearer now that it's lit by the fire in any way, or no?
No.
Okay.
No. That was a stupid question. Have any attacks left, Matthew?
I'm weakening you little by little. I'm picking away for a win.
I'm done.
You're done. Okay. All right. Now
That
it's
flying skeleton had a lot of blood in it.
Sorry.
Interesting detail.
I don't know how to turn that.
The mystery deepens.
All right.
Melinda, I'm sorry. You were quite passionate as a lover.
Wow.
Wow.
He's been bagging Melinda?
It spoke well of you and your commitment to the goddess.
This is really sad.
It's amazing that you have the time in this unbelievably stressful situation to say that so calmly to a corpse.
Yeah.
He's a cool character.
Yeah. He keeps cool under pressure.
He's cool. All right. All right. Over here in the middle between Oswin and Sir Norval, there is a flaming skull that has emerged. This one looks a little beefier than the others.
No.
And it is going to spit fire in the direction of Sir Norval. So I'll roll my flatty. Nailed it with an 8. Get that dirty old 8 out of the way. And then natty 19.
Oh, no.
This could be a crit. That is going to be a 31 to hit.
Oh.
Not a crit.
Yeah!
Nice.
Let me just see if I brought some D12s.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Oh no.
I brought several of them.
If you hadn't, would you have just knocked it down to a D10?
Oh, fucking 2 on a D12. Is there anything worse?
No.
A
Than
1.
2 on a D12?
It's one of the worst rolls in the world. A low D12 roll is one of the worst rolls you can have.
A 1.
Like if you're
would be
rolling
worse.
hit points for a character in
Oh,
1E,
God.
you'd
Yeah.
kill yourself. You would literally kill yourself.
Good advice.
Right. 6 points of fire damage. Ooh, shitty die. Now it's gonna try and spit at Oswin. First the flatty. Natty 10 on the flatty. Here's with the map. Another natty 19.
Oh.
Thank you, Norse Foundry. That's gonna be a 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Hope I brought some D12. Try a new one. I got a Christmas one here. This is fun. It's almost Christmas. In my heart.
You see what we have to deal
A
with?
4 on a fucking
Yeah, it is Christmas.
shit. All right,
The
8.
best Christmas ever.
Best Christmas ever.
I think
8 points of fire
Okay,
damage.
I'll live with that.
I have a feeling I know when your D12s are going to turn it around.
Oh yeah.
A feeling.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because for its last action, it just moves directly onto Killian's spot.
Come on!
No.
Put you down there. Yeah, he's on you. Oh, look, it's another Flaming Skull's turn. It's the one that is to the north of Oswin. It moves onto Oswin's space. Let's just put
Norval.
you below. Excuse me.
My
Norval.
name is Sir Norville.
Shh. It gets onto your space and it just goes wham with its head. 20.
Miss.
Voice. I'm gonna do it again. Come on. 21.
Miss.
Oh, amazing.
Retiring that die. Oh, I think it's another Flaming Skull's turn. It is the last living one that you can see. And this one is right next to Oswin. It is going to move onto Oswin's space and headbutt or attempt to headbutt Oswin. Let me get another Norse Foundry die here. Little baby blue. Come on, baby blue. 21.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna take. Okay, not bad. 4 points of bludgeoning, 3 points of fire.
Okay.
But then it has one more attack. 22 to hit.
With a -10?
Don't worry about it.
So you're cheating.
7 points. So minus 10. 7 points of bludgeoning and 3 points of fire. So another 10 points of damage. It's getting smoky in here too. But now it's Oswin's turn. The ranged combatant has a creature that's on top of him.
Ooh.
What do you do?
I don't have my bow out, right?
Do you?
Is that safe to assume? I mean, we were in the middle of a meeting. I'm not.
I can't imagine you had it out.
I
Threatening
expected
people.
to not have my weapon out. Yeah.
Yes, Matthew, of course, just eschewed that
Oh, that's true. He did.
because he's a filthy cheater.
It's unbelievable. How do you sleep at night?
Right. You were just at this meeting like, yeah, with your sword. Gross. Thank you, Skid, for playing
I'm just saying.
the correct fantasy.
All right, so Oswin is.
I
he's-
sleep just fine.
I want to get rid of this fireball. I don't know how.
I know, it just keeps going.
How about I throw an acid line in there?
Please stop it.
Yeah. The walls are peeing. No. Oh, what is happening in this horrible town?
Basement is a nightmare. From everywhere.
What is that aura around Sir Norval? That's something we should get in, if possible.
I forget this every
Yes.
time.
For different reasons, you should get my. Always try to be in my aura.
Okay. So
And that actually wasn't that dirty.
What are you thinking?
What?
What are you thinking, Oswin?
Oswin, so he will endeavor to get into Norval's aura. He's going to coughing, bleeding, burning. He's going to stumble across the room. And first action, second action, pull out his bow. And his final action, doesn't have an opportunity to hunt prey, like any of the cool stuff that he can do. So he's just going to take a single worthless shot against the skull that just was on his face.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you have something that can ignore concealment?
I do. But,
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't use it right now.
Okay.
So a young lady gave me some dice.
Oh.
Beer dice. Sort of amber dicey things.
That's fun.
So I'm going to use one of these.
Little flat check.
All right. Made the flat check.
Good.
With a
good.
9. Don't trust it. Going to set it aside. And for the attack, natural 19.
Nice!
All right, so unfortunately, because I'm within my volley range, I have to be at least 30 feet away to use my longbow effectively. I take a -2 to this attack. So that is a 28 to hit.
That's a critical hit.
Yeah!
Oh, he still gets
Yeah.
the crit!
Yes.
All right.
Amazing.
Let's go.
Okay.
Critical hit by the skin of your peen.
Okay.
Peen skin hit.
That is 22 points of damage.
Wow.
Holy
Amazing.
moly. He's so good. He killed someone earlier today.
I did. I know. This is my
Amazing. All right, so you made lemons out of lemonade there, and now it is Killian's turn. Killian, this one is on you.
You fucking He's going to draw his sword as an action. And then he is going to one-hand his bastard sword and do a snagging strike.
Ooh.
So he comes around. Whoa! He's going to try to crush this thing with this strike. So
Okay.
let's see if he can just hit. 21. That's a hit. Right? 21's a hit. Barely. Barely. No, he's in my space. No flat check.
Right. In your space, no flash.
So he
Sound
swings, cracks this skull. Ooh! Ooh! 17 points of damage.
Nice.
God! And then he just puts 2 fingers into its 2 little eye holes. And he's like, what the fuck? And he's holding this thing, and he's going to smash it a second time.
Yes.
And now it is off guard.
Nice.
So lower
Oh,
it.
so you legit snagged
He
it.
snags it.
A
And he's just going
flaming
to...
skull.
He's going to
That's
just
so
take the
cool.
hilt of the sword and smash
That's
it.
so badass.
Isn't that fucking awesome? Isn't
Yeah.
that awesome?
That's extremely badass.
I went back to Chris's blue die. Natural 1.
It's
Where
always,
is he?
It's always when you describe the most cool thing ever.
And- oh, do you want to dap your cap? You wanna
Dap,
your cap?
dap, dap.
Tap the
It's so hard. I have to pull a fumble.
Did you just say I'm so hard?
Oh, so hard.
Pretty sure that's...
All right,
sure
I'm
that's-
tapping that cap. I'm tapping that cap.
You dabbing that cap?
I'm tapping that motherfucking cap. The natural 2. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me with this guy?
Oh my God.
Just gonna let my friend Oswin know.
Well, now it's not a fumble. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not.
Thank you. You're sweet. Just gonna let my friend Oswin know that this thing is off guard the full round until unless it moves out of my reach, which it can choose to do if it wants to.
Okay.
But that would take an action.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn? Do you still have your fingers in its eye sockets?
I'm not talking to anybody until next round.
Fair enough. Helena, you just got exploded on.
I did. It's not the first time. but-
All right. Jesus. Her first turn.
He's right there.
Someone asked me in the meet and greet who was responsible for the smut.
I always
And
blame you.
I always blame you because I said I'm just trying to keep up with Kate.
So I want to try to do a knowledge check to see if these are undead. I mean, they're skulls.
I mean, they seem like normal
There's a lot of
townsfolk.
clues to indicate that they might
I mean,
be.
do I need to do a knowledge check on this?
Well, if you do a
think
knowledge check
Helena
on
would
them,
know?
you can learn more about them beyond their undead
I kind of
status.
really only care to know right now if they're undead. So if
Okay.
I already know that, I
You
won't.
feel pretty confident that these floating, flaming skulls are no longer alive.
In the traditional sense.
Right. As someone who's studied the holy texts, generally floating,
My goodness,
flaming
your wisdom.
skulls. Maybe I can reason with it.
Joe, maybe you'd know this. You are behind boxes. I can't see you on the map.
Yeah,
But
you
can
assume he's
I
dead.
infuse vitality to you if I can't see you? A spell? I need
No,
like
is it ranged? I thought it was touch.
range 30 feet.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
You know what? Yes.
Yeah.
No. Stop it.
Dude, I usually hold with line of sight until it benefits me.
Right.
Then it's just, let's hand wave it. Hey, rule of fun. Am I right?
It will be fun if I can do whatever I want.
Hey, rule of fun. You need line of sight.
All
you can
right.
give it to Sir Norval.
Yeah. So I was planning on giving Sir Norval
That's awesome.
vitality, so that's what
Huge.
she does. She touches your arm and she's like, Sir Norval, please, they're undead. Here's more power. And basically,
thank you.
your strike's still an extra 1d4 vitality damage to these.
Which might proc a weakness, we hope.
That's hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully.
I've spent this whole round trying to remove this flame, and I can't do it.
This flame?
Yep. There it is.
That's completely ruining my immersion.
Yep. Well, it's kind of accurate, though. All the walls are on fire, but it really bothers me that I can't remove it. All right, so
That one wall over there keeps pulsing in a very rhythmic way.
you touch Sir Norval, infuse him with holy healing, and...
That's one action.
That's one action.
And then for my last 2 actions, I'm going to do a vitality lash on the green. Well, I don't want to destroy the one in front of us. Has that one been hit yet?
The one that's on my square?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm going to do a vitality lash on the one that's on Sir Norval.
Does that have a ranged attack to it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then roll the flat check first.
Okay. Relax. 5.
Yeah.
Barely!
Hell yeah.
Barely!
Hell yeah. Nailed it. But I'm not making an attack. It's you roll a DC 20 fortitude save.
Oh, then it's not an attack.
Then you
roll.
didn't need to roll that 5.
Yeah.
Don't
Thank
you,
you.
Don't you
It said
feel,
range 30 feet, so I figured.
don't you feel foolish?
Some people debate this. I'd like to hear Professor Eric's take.
Well,
About
he's not
concealment with
Concealment
this
with
kind
spells that don't have a spell attack roll. Do you still need to hit the target through
you still
concealment?
need to see
I
it.
say no,
Yeah, no, it's just
but
for,
I don't know what the actual
It's just for
rule is.
targeted attack roll spells. Like that's
That's what I would. That's how I play.
yeah.
It's magic.
All right, so what am I rolling? Reflex? Fort will?
Fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Let me pick a d20 here.
Roll a natural
All right,
one.
here we go.
Double damage.
Fortitude save. Ooh, tweener.
Here we go. Hilarious.
17.
Fail. Hell yeah.
It
So you
actually was a
take
tweener.
you take full damage, is what that means. So
I don't like this.
Oh, this is gonna be. Oh,
Rolling a lot of dice.
she just keeps rolling.
oh my god, it's 3d6 vitality damage. So that's 7 vitality damage. And
It clacks at you.
oh yeah.
That hurt.
She goes, nailed it.
Guys are very calm
I
in
helped
this
you.
situation.
Did you see that, Sir Norval? I helped you. See, do more of that.
I did. Melinda.
You see her charred corpse.
Yes, you and I
She
will
looks
have
like
to
Uncle Owen.
I shall carry
Like Aunt Peru.
I shall
Grandpa
carry the
River.
memory of the evening we spent in each other's company till the day I die. Oh, Melinda.
Okay.
Oh, he says that's about everyone.
Andromeda Quinn.
Okay. Andromeda is coughing, and everybody keeps talking, and it's really disrupting her like senses and perception of things. She doesn't know where anybody is. She hears everybody really calmly talking. She's absolutely freaking out. I would like to climb up
Sir Norville
these...
is grief-stricken. Excuse me.
She doesn't know who Melinda is. Like, she doesn't even remember seeing this woman. She's just like, okay, I'm going to climb the boxes now.
Makes me sad you don't remember
I
Melinda's name.
can't see anything. Can I climb these boxes?
Sure, that seems like the smart thing to do in this situation.
Yep. She's gonna climb these boxes. She can't see anything. She's like kicking flour under her feet, like, and she climbs.
Where are you going?
We get to the safest place in a burning basement.
I can't see.
You know what they always say? Get to the top of a room in a fire.
And then you can stand.
Yeah, all the like fire safety advice we got was just like get to the highest point in the room.
I'm always freaked out when that smoke that starts at my ankles starts rising up my legs.
She's doing what everyone would do in this situation, which is panic and not do what you're supposed to do.
Great.
Well, yeah, because
Highly realistic.
It is
if at all
awesome.
possible,
You get so
should
many
stand
more.
on flammable objects.
You can see so much more.
Yeah.
So you climb these crates and barrels full of high-proof alcohol.
She spills some. She knocks some over on her way up. So it won't
Crates
let me.
of rum.
It won't let me go on top of it because it's an obstacle.
Yeah, he'd have to pull you through.
But I'd like to sit on the 2 spaces over on like the bottom corner.
Are you gonna sit?
Yeah. Yep.
Is there a roll, or is?
Do you want to just move your character?
I can't.
It's a
No, I
boundary.
can't.
She can't move
I can't
through it.
move
It's a wall.
I'm asking you to move me
All
to
right,
the.
so you want to climb here,
Yep, and then the
and then
next.
climb here,
Yep,
and then where?
that's it.
That's it. Okay, so you want to just stand up there.
Yep. And she's gonna be coughing and looking around, and she knows it's Killian because Killian's quite tall, and she sees something in Killian's hand.
Yes.
So she's like, okay, hold it still, Killian! And she's gonna make finger guns and shoot out of her hand off the box. And I
Gun?
You don't have bifocals, but you have a gun.
What shape are you making with your hands?
She produces
she makes
gun.
finger guns for the spell. That's just the somatic. She's like doing it, and I'm gonna cast hydraulic push.
Oh, good
Oh.
The somatic component of your hydraulic push is to make finger guns?
Yes.
It's like ba-dum, ba, ba-dum, ba, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Ba-da-ba-da.
And then a large beam of water just shoots out of her fingertips.
All right, so walk me through this because Killian is there as well.
All right. Just relax.
You're shooting into the same spot.
It's a target.
Is it a targeted?
It's a target.
Okay.
Yeah.
Targeted.
So you're really aiming this water gun
Yes.
at this skull.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I'll roll concealment first. It's a 2-hit.
Okay.
13. That
Okay.
passes.
There you go.
And it's off guard.
Lucky 13.
And
guard.
this one's off guard, which is
Off
why
guard.
I'm doing this one.
Okay.
All right. So this is gonna be.
Okay.
Sid, come on, Sid.
Okay. Oh, Sid.
It will hit. I just really wanted a crit.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I'm not gonna risk it and dab my cap. I'll leave it. That's an 18 to hit.
And it's off guard.
I know it.
Why is it off guard?
Because
I-
his snagging strike.
If it wasn't off guard,
I knew it.
would have been a miss.
I knew it was gonna make.
But now it hits exactly.
Okay.
Poop.
So.
Poop, I say.
That's a.
That is an unfair amount of damage.
15 points of bludgeoning damage, and the skull is knocked 5 feet away from Killian.
Nice.
Wait, does it have to do that? Can you choose not to?
No, on a success, it's knocked back 5 feet.
Taking Killian's fingers with it.
I was hoping.
No, like twins now. What a wonderful homage to me. That you didn't have to
she
go that
says-
far.
She says the same thing Helena said. Nailed it. Got it.
Yeah, right in his golden eye.
Oh no, it is still snagged because it's still in my reach.
Ah!
So it goes 5 feet, but he's like, oh.
Just yanks your arm out of its socket.
Yeah, exactly. Which happened to me literally on stage.
Oh,
Right now?
no.
No, in Boston.
I remember he
Oh, yeah.
My arm came
right.
out of my shoulder.
cheered too hard.
Wait, ready? Yeah.
Wow.
Can we get an instant replay on that?
My cool spell.
Foundry, VTT.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can't find a blue one, huh?
Yep.
The only thing that shoots is acid.
The green pea.
I just got green.
Cool.
Round 2.
That's what she does.
Round 2. It's getting smoky in here. It's getting smoky in her. Should I raise the stakes? No. I asked, should I raise the stakes? We're having steaks for dinner.
Yum.
It would have been amazing
I wish.
if on the second request you were just kind of like quiet.
Like, I guess I won't be
Like,
raising
all
the
right.
stakes.
All right. I guess no one suffocates.
All right, we're gonna start getting into suffocation, and this is real bad. Okay? I'm gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it like friends. Let's pretend, for their benefit, that we're all friends. You take 5 plus your con, John. Your con bonus. Skid has a +1. That would mean 6. Matthew has a +3. Kate has a -1, which would be 4. Joe has a 0, which would be 5. Sydney has a +2, which would be 7. What are all these numbers I'm saying? Every round that you're suffocating in here, you lose 1 point from that total. If you act in any way, take an attack, cast a spell, you lose 2. If you get crit against or critically fail against something, you lose another 1.
Not so true. If you
Yes.
critically fail a saving throw against...
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so if you critically miss, you don't take extra
No,
loss.
it's only if you critically fail some sort of area effect, like it's explosion, for example.
Yeah.
You would lose another 1 on top of that. So you gotta figure you're gonna do shit. That's 2. And then if you crit, now you're down 3. Once you get to 0, death is on the table. You start rolling fortitude saves where the DCs get higher and higher. You critically fail, permadeath.
Wait, you said if we move, we lose.
No, moving is okay.
Okay.
You can move all day long.
Okay.
So we have to just we have to
Leave.
escape.
We have to leave.
Like we can't win this fight. We
Correct.
have to leave.
Well, you're doing pretty darn good. I will tell you that. You've killed 1 instantly, and these 3 have all taken damage now. But yes, very high risk, very low reward.
So we should leave.
So leave.
So there's no reward. We leave.
Trample over Belinda's corpse. Make it to the exits. Make for the
Round 2.
exits.
Sir Norval the Pious. There is a creature on you. You won't have to roll concealment.
And I can just attack it.
Yep.
Okay, I will. I will just swing with the longsword, and I can still get a +1 from this.
Okay, the longsword that you held during the entire meeting.
How else was I going to show that I was paying attention?
Yes. By wielding a deadly weapon.
Okay, I don't think that's going to do it. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
You want to dap that cap?
I don't know.
With your highest attack bone?
No.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay. I was just gonna say, add this into the thing. You're definitely losing a round of con already.
Yeah, by making actions.
And
By
you have a
taking
very
an
good
attack.
chance to hit this thing.
I've now got you down to 6.
That he brings up a good point. You've already lost 1.
It happens at
something
the
to
end of
consider.
my turn. Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to swing again.
Okay.
Same roll. Natural 4.
Oh!
So that'll miss again. And then Sir Norville will...
I'm gonna miss
Did
him.
they have concealment when they were 5 feet away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to decide if I should step or raise my shield. Get the +2 from the raised shield. All right, I'll raise my
Wow.
shield.
A lot of shield haters over on this side of the crowd. Raising the shield to get a +2.
And now I go down.
Net +1. Don't forget, you have a penalty to your AC.
So now you go
true.
down to, I don't want to say
Wait, does
6
that stop?
rounds.
I think that stops now,
At the
actually.
end of his turn.
It was at the end of your turn, yeah. So
I don't even want to call it 6 rounds. It's 6 Johns, essentially. Because every time you do something, you lose 2 of
Essentially.
your
No,
crit.
that's not true. If you do something on your turn, you take another one.
Right, if you don't attack or cast a spell.
Oh, so you don't lose one for each action?
No.
Oh,
You
okay.
lose-
I was like, that's insane.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
No, but it's still real bad.
It's 2 if you do something.
There's
on
a
your
ticking
turn.
clock.
Yeah.
Is essentially what's happening here, but it's not.
Did you bring enough
rounds.
for everyone, Sydney?
Yeah.
What do you got over there?
What are you eating over there?
Stephanie made us a bunch of unique D20s. They're so cute.
D20 cookies.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
He's
D20.
not eating dice.
Eating dice.
For
If
the
you're
audio
listening to the
listeners,
live audio, she's
not
eating
she's not
D20s.
eating dice.
These are really good, Stephanie.
Cookies. And not only do they look super cool, they're also very delicious. Thank you, Stephanie. Do you want this one?
I had the Christmas.
do.
She made me a Christmas one. I ate it
I don't want to
backstage.
throw it.
I do.
Whoa, nice.
Let the record state I caught that without screaming.
Yes. If you're
definitely
listening
what
to the
happened.
audio, that was Joe screaming. All right, Sir Norval, now gambling with his life, takes 2 swings and misses pathetically. It is the flaming skull next to Killian's turn. It gets back on you. You're pulling it towards you with your fingers in its sockets like a Galarian bowling ball. And it just goes wham! Like I imagine most of your Irish uncles did at a family gathering. 28 to hit!
Yeah. That'll hit.
Crit?
Get out of here. It's ridiculous.
We're having a good time. Here we go. Bludge. We're gonna do 8 points of bludge, 3 points of fire. That's 11 if you're counting at home. It has 1 more attack. This is with the map. I feel a 20 coming.
No. Max damage crit.
I feel a 20
Here it comes.
coming. It's not a 20. However, it is a 22.
That is a hit.
Take a little more damage to the tune of 8 more bludgeoning and 2 more fire.
Shit,
10
21 damage.
points more. Good news is, that's the end of its turn. The next flaming skull. This is super hairy. Super hairy. This one is gonna go and try to headbutt Sir Norval. Orville, whatever the fuck your name is.
No, you got it right the first time.
Okay. Oh, shit. 19.
Miss.
Penis. All right, I'm gonna do it again, even though it's stupid, because these things aren't. I don't think they're super smart. I think it would be like, oh, try it again. It's got a -5 to intelligence.
Yeah. It's not Einstein's skull.
Nice, nice kid. Dirty 20. And then final attack, I'm gonna spitfire or attempt to spitfire at Helena. Very low chance to hit, but I know you have the worst AC in the group.
Helena.
I'll call her
Thank
whatever
you.
I want. This is my story. First, the flat check, and we'll move on.
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow.
Missed on the flat, John.
All right. Flaming skull up top here. Near Oswin. It's getting back on you with its first action. And then wham! Oop. 19.
Miss. Yes! Oswin!
It's got to be a good roll. All right, let's see. You know the 20's coming. Not now. Miss.
Yeah. All right. Good round.
All right, big round here. Oswin, Killian, Helena, Andromeda. Before we go into round 3, ticking clocks abound. Oswin, your con John situation. You've got 6 Johns.
Okay. I don't know what you're saying.
Okay.
But
I'm keeping track.
so he's got this like thick choking smoke, like getting into his lungs. He's coughing, his eyes watering. There is a flaming skull snapping at his ear, like right next to his head. He pushes all of that out of his mind.
See? Now that is a stud.
He hunts prey against the skull by Killian. The one, that he's holding. Like the skull. He hunts prey, spends an action doing that. And then with his other 2 actions, he's going to take Hunter's Aim and fire at that skull.
Oh, it's right there for you, dude. Finish it.
I'm gonna dap my cap. Oh! It was a natural 2.
He's dapping that cap.
I'm dapping the cap. Okay. That is a 30 to hit.
That is a critical hit.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
He says, that is 34 points of damage.
See ya. Oh, wait. Now I'm going to get hurt.
Yeah, now you're gonna.
A couple things are gonna happen. Boom! It explodes. I need Killian, Andromeda, and the investigator, Quinn, to roll a reflex save.
Guaranteed.
I'm up pretty high. Just want to say, aren't I like 10 feet up?
Oh, that's fair. You don't have to roll it.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Good for you. Okay.
blocked by a stack of flammable crates.
How come I can't get this fucking thing?
No, mate. No, he's not here, mate.
It looks like you rolled really well, Joe. Maybe?
Doesn't even matter what he
All right.
rolled. It actually, we can like skip that.
What did you roll?
Sydney, I'd like you to explain our interaction just now.
Joe, while shaking the dice in his hand really professionally, it was like, guarantee this fumble right now. I guarantee this fumble right now because suffocation and everything, and this will be a fumble, and then I'll die. Then he rolls it.
Natural one. You never have to wonder, who gave me this shitty die? It was the guy who was like going to the grab bag. Yeah. Damn it. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's all right. Tell your friend he's an idiot.
You're like
Natural.
such a tragic, self-fulfilling prophecy. Like
One.
you knew you were gonna do it.
Ready for some damage?
Yeah. I think he's gonna go down.
Oh no.
Oh no.
10 piercing, 10 fire.
Oh, no.
20 points of damage.
Oh, no.
Okay, he does not go down yet.
Okay.
Let me roll for Quinn. Natural 2. Say that's a critical fumble. And he takes 12 points of damage. We'll say he's still up. Unlike Melinda, he's a little hardier. Barely.
Killian, no.
2 skulls down, 2 to go. Oswin's number goes from 6 to 4. Oswin, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
What?
I was answering for him. He clearly didn't hear.
Killian, how many hit points do you have left?
I have 9 hit points left.
Oh.
Oh, it's my turn. All right. So this thing explodes in his face. He's gonna turn. Look, oh God, this goddamn concealment. He's gonna turn, look across at Oswin. He's gonna say, Oswin, look out! And then he's going to reach into his bag. And he's going to quick alchemy out a ghost charge bomb.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then throw a bomb at this creature that does pure vitality damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's just hit that concealment roll. Should be easy. I only need a 5, Matthew. Ooh, natty 16. All right, there we go.
Great.
There we go. And then to hit to +1. Boop. Natural 20!
The lows and the highs.
Oh!
It must be exhausting to be you, dude.
The highs and the lows.
The roller coaster of emotion came. It's
It was like a Sean Kemp dunk. It was awesome.
Who gave me this gray one? Blackish one, it's awesome. You're cool, and all your friends are cool too. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait. This is range. Sorry, I need a second. I wasn't prepared. Oh! Oh!
Go, just hit the back button.
Just hit the back button.
Ranged fan critical from someone in the.
It's ranged and not magic, right? This is a
Stop.
No,
Stop.
no, it's not. It's ranged.
It's ranged.
It's ranged.
Excellent. Excellent. I didn't want a magic crit or anything. Okay, let's see.
Seattle.
Okay, sorry. This one from Josh in Edmonds, Washington.
Hi, Josh.
Anybody?
Okay.
Josh?
They're just cheering for anybody.
Okay. Okay, on second thought, you notice an opening on another target that is too tempting to resist. Double damage. If your next attack is against a different target than this one, gain a +2 circumstance bonus. Oh, that's fun.
That's fun.
Okay, so let's do. I rolled terrible damage. What a bummer. Oh boy.
It's hurt.
Yeah,
one on
and it
Oswald.
does. Sorry, it does do vitality damage,
Okay.
and it's. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Are you on MapQuest?
He's trying to load Netscape.
Why is
That's
he on
been dead
MapQuest?
for years.
Come on, Magellan Heights.
It's not
Yeah,
gonna work.
unfortunately, it is only 12 points of vitality damage.
It had 8 hit points.
All right.
But of course, it explodes all
But it
over Oswin.
explodes.
Oswin, I need a reflex save. He's taking a lot of damage over there.
Reflex. That's a 22.
That is a regular save. Oh, you're gonna take 2 points of piercing and 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Just chipping away at those hit points.
And then Killian is going to, holding his breath, desperately try to run out of here. He is already down to 2. 2 rounds till death.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Because he
take a
had
look.
5, and that 1 round was 3. Because he acted.
Wait, I'm confused.
No, you only lose. It's just per jump.
If you do something in your round.
I critically failed the saving throw. 1.
That's
I
right.
already take 1. Then I did an action.
No, it's 2 instead of 1 for doing the action and 1 for the critical failure.
So 3.
still
So I'm down to 2. I only had 5
Yes.
to start.
You will die next round.
So yeah, he's. Oh no, my speed is way faster than that. So he's going to keep running. Yeah. So he'll get next to Sir Norval and Helena on the way out back to the door we came in. And he's just holding his breath and running.
1, 2, 3 skulls down. This room is suffocating all of you. After that heroic deed, you are now possibly 1 round away from rolling for your life. And there is still 1 skull left. And we'll be back right after this quick.
Oh God! It's already intermission. It's
Go get
already
a couple
intermission!
pops! Tip those bartenders. We'll be right back. Woo! What's gonna happen? We're back!
Go!
Matthew said he's feeling jet lagged.
Very.
That's why he's eating a cookie.
Those cookies are so delicious.
They're really good.
I've already had 3. I need to not eat any more of these cookies tonight. Why are you looking at me like that?
3? You ate 3 cookies?
Did I hear love? Did I hear they have
No,
love
lard.
in them? That's what I
Lard.
heard. And
think
that's
it was
what
lard.
I choose to believe. Don't say that. I had 3. And I'll have more later.
It's a lot of cookies. They're very delicious, though. If left to my own devices, I would have devoured the entire box. Folks, they may still be in the fire, so I don't have a pun.
Oh.
We're at the end of round 2.
We're burning the midnight oil.
There it is.
There he goes.
there we go.
Leave it to Skid.
Killian, you've started to make a run for it, but there's still one more enemy left in the room, and it is Helena's turn.
It's my turn.
I've given you extra time to think about it.
I know, which is the worst because now when I make the wrong choice that you all hate, you're gonna be like, oh, she had so much time to think about it. What did she do? Listen,
Make the wrong choice.
I'm gonna do what my heart would do and what Helena's heart would do.
Okay.
Melinda, beloved Melinda.
Before you check in on your heart, let me just mention that as Killian comes running through the flames, there is blood pouring out of literally every open hole in his body. It seems like he will die immediately.
So what are you trying to say, Joe?
I was just trying to decorate the scene, Matthew. I wanted her to see the whole environment.
Unfortunately, with the smoke, you don't see much of that.
He
You
looks
just-
fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me roll a concealment check
Right,
if
yeah.
I see that. I saw it.
Yeah.
So yeah, she saw Melinda drop dead. She hears a lot of kerfuffle going on, I guess, behind the crates. She can't see past them. She's not sure who's alive, who's dead. So she's going to do 3 action heal.
Oh!
The good stuff.
Which means that our little skull friend here has to roll a fortitude save.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so
shit.
you're attacking this thing with a 3
No.
action.
No.
You're
no,
good, you're
I'm doing
good.
it for
Oh, you're
action
doing
heal,
the-
and it
yes.
affects these undead
Yes. Yes.
biatches.
Fortitude.
Fortitude, please.
Okay. Here we go. Natty 19.
Oh, well, what's the total?
Total is a 24.
Okay, that's just a regular success.
You're a regular.
And it's so you take half damage then.
Okay. To the
Probably.
tune of.
Well, I need to roll. Hold on. Oh, let
Okay.
me just. Oh God, my dice, they're just so big. So big.
All right.
She's
27. 27 points of healing to everyone within 30 feet.
Shit.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
So then 13 points of damage to the guy.
Okay.
There's
To the
no,
guy.
That can't be right.
2d8 plus 16.
2d8. It's just 2d8.
2d8 plus 16.
Not
I
on
know,
a 3
this-
action.
I learned
Only
this-
2 actions you get.
Yeah,
the plus 16.
Suki learned this the hard way.
Massive difference.
It's written very confusingly in the program we use.
Couldn't be
but-
more clear.
Nope.
No, it's
Literally
not clear.
couldn't be more
'Cause I'm
clear.
using Hero Lab and it's like 2d8 plus 16.
It's hard to be a healer.
Anyway, so it's,
Doing the
it's
Lord's
if it's
work.
2d8, it's 11.
11.
That's still great.
Yeah.
11 points
That's
of healing
half?
No. 11 points of healing to everyone. For you, it'd be 5 points of damage. Vitality damage.
Right, I'll take a little extra. As it is
and-
to that.
And Vitality strikes terror in the undead when I use a heal spell to damage undead. Any undead that fails saving throws also frightened 1, and you pass. So
Can we move on with the show? Okay. By the way, Kate now goes from 4 to 2. Because she had a -1 to her con. Not Kate, Helena. But still, you know what I'm talking about. Now, to end the round, standing atop oily rags and barrels of Bacardi 151.
Fortified rum.
Dude, once the fire hits that
fortified
Bacardi.
And the town's most precious artwork is Andromeda Quinn.
Yeah, Andromeda, coughing, is looking for Killian. Doesn't see him where he was when he was fighting the skull that she helped out with. Killian!
Over here. No, he can't.
Oswin!
If you speak, you lose all of your air, and you go to zero.
Okay, actually, I didn't do that. Actually, that was in my head.
I wasn't going to be a dick, but that is true.
Okay, thank you. This is flavor.
I was going to be
This
a
is
dick.
flavor. She's
So
just...
you would go to 0 and then fall off the crates.
and hit my head and $1 Million Baby myself. and die instantly.
In a pile of your own blood and
I've
shit.
never seen that movie.
That's a rule. I won't spoil it. You might see it one day.
It's too late.
So instead, yeah, she's coughing. She can't see anybody. She's feeling around on the boxes. She feels something heavy. She imagines it's like a whetstone, like a sharpening knife block.
Yeah.
And she just picks it up and she hurls it towards the skull. And like a cartoon, it stops and freezes right above the skull and then plummets down as fast as it can go. I'm doing telekinetic projectile. I'm casting the spell.
But you threw it with your hands.
No, I'm just flavoring.
Okay.
We're having fun.
All right, give
but
me...
just to be clear, you're at 2?
No. I'm at 765. I'm at 5.
She started at 5, so at the
I
end of this
started
turn,
at-
she'll be
Started
at
at
3.
7.
Started
She
at
will
7.
be 5. Yeah,
Started at 7.
she's got decent con. Now,
Oh.
telekinetic projectile, I don't think you need to...
Concealment.
It's an attack.
Okay, then
Yeah.
give me your concealment.
All right, so concealment.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, got it. And then...
What'd you roll?
A 13.
Lucky
All right,
13.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Cap? Cap?
Yeah.
You gonna dap the cap?
I'm gonna dap my cap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cap that.
I guarantee you will fail this second roll.
Wow.
Wow.
Call him my
bold.
shot.
He's calling his shot.
Call him my shot.
Here in the home of Babe Ruth,
Okay.
Seattle, Washington.
I believe it was Tomiko who gave me these dice, these whiskey ambery die. I used one as my bottle cap tonight, so thank you. That was very helpful. And I'm gonna use your D20 to roll. Thank you.
Okay.
I always announce it and then I roll bad, so sorry ahead of time. $27.
Fuck. Damn it.
Not a crit though, right?
Not a crit.
Okay. Man, that would have been cool.
That would have been
I
awesome.
guaranteed it wouldn't be a crit.
Okay. So this is gonna be 2d6 bludgeoning.
2d6 bludge.
8.
Still up.
8 bludge. Okay.
It's great.
I didn't want to kill it on you guys, so that's okay, I guess.
And you move to 5.
So that's 2, and I'm gonna move.
Oh, that was only 2 actions.
Yeah, sorry,
okay.
2 actions.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move
Okay.
off of the boxes, feeling my way down, and I'd like to move behind, Killian. So she just kind of stumbles back down and then feels. Does it talk? It's about to talk again. God damn it! She feels the back of Killian and, holding her breath, just nods and gives a thumbs up, nodding Killian's direction.
All right, great.
All right, now let's examine the scene here.
So good.
Good.
It's like, it's crazy. This is lard. That's what does this.
She
This
put
is
this
the greatest
in
cookie
everything.
I've ever had in my life.
All right, so top of round 3. You would think you could defeat this enemy in this round. There's one left. You would think. But the dice have a mind of their own. And some of you, should you take an offensive action here, you will go down. Kate, for example.
Wait.
Helena.
You will go down?
No, Kate will go down.
Kate would lose
Or you
2.
just have to roll fortitude saves?
Well, you will go down and then you start rolling fortitude saves. You
So you
critically
go unconscious immediately.
Yeah, if Helena takes an offensive action, She will go down. Critical failure on a fortitude save at that point is permadeath. Game over. Now, maybe she won't take an action, but she's still gonna lose 1. So you need to defeat this thing, and you need to find a way out. Skid, it is not your turn.
I know it's not my turn. Why the fuck you say my
It is Sir Norval the Pious's turn. At the top of round 3. This thing is on you.
And I'm at 6 rounds. I'm at 6 rounds.
I'll tell you what you're at, big guy. You're at 6. You'll live forever.
I'll live forever. Okay, let's swing at this one that's on me.
Kill it! Kill it!
Oh. Oh.
I'm dapping the cat.
Oh, he's dapping it!
Oh!
I guaranteed it.
I rolled a natural 6. Re-rolled. Natural 5.
You hate to see it.
Second action.
Wait, a natural 6 was a miss?
Natural
No.
6 was a
No.
17.
Really?
Yeah. And the +1 from my crit was gone. So I'm assuming a 17 misses. And it wasn't off guard.
It does, yeah. And you already rolled again anyway.
Okay, here we go.
You should be fine.
Okay.
Go!
24 to hit.
Yes.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Extra 1d4 vitality.
Extra 1d4
There
vitality.
you go. What's up? Oh,
Okay.
shit. There we go.
15 points of slashing and 4 points of vitality.
Okay. Okay. The good news is you kill it.
Yeah!
Hey! Oh no!
The bad news is this thing explodes and 3 of you are within its radius.
Shit, I forgot immediately.
Helena, Sir Norval, and Killian need to roll a reflex save.
So we need to. And if we fail it,
Bad things
Okay.
happen.
no fucking problem.
This power is called Fiery Explosion.
No!
A greater name I could not have come up with myself.
But wait, can I just like not roll?
You can. I'll just give you max damage. Save everybody time.
Okay. All right, deal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No, you have to roll.
Why are you saying that?
Chicken game. I'm not doing
All
it.
right.
I think, by the
whatever.
way, correct me if I'm wrong, all of you have dapped your caps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Oh, you haven't dapped your
Oh.
cap?
Yeah.
How convenient.
Yeah, I know.
Should you bring a cap from home?
What? Oh.
Roll your reflex save.
All right.
Skid and Sydney, you may watch on in horror.
Okay.
Gonna dap my cap.
No!
Oh,
No
natural
caps.
2.
Caps are all dapped.
Back to the way it's supposed to be.
So
A
stupid.
world of undapped caps.
It's not a verb. Dap is not really a verb.
You watch. By Gen Con, everybody's been wearing t-shirts that say, "Dap that cap." I dapped that cap in Seattle.
Scott, actually, I kind of like that.
What'd you roll?
14.
Oh, Joseph, that's not good.
Fail.
Shit.
You want your damage or you want me to go down the line?
I want my damage.
2 1s on 2d6.
Oh, yes!
Snake eyes! So 1 piercing, 1 fire.
Wow.
Caitlin.
17?
That's a fail as well. You
Wait,
did
why
not
are you
fare as
rolling
well
again?
as Joe.
Yeah, why do you rolling again?
Because
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
No,
No, that's
not
not
how
how
it
it
works.
The fire hits you anyway I wanted to
one
hit you.
explosion. It's one explosion. You don't
Yeah, but
roll
you're
it.
standing in different places. Shut up.
Oh, so on the next time I break,
That's
we
not the rules.
the next time we cast a fireball, we roll for every enemy.
I believe I've done this explosion this way every single time.
Well, if there's no
No.
rules, I cast a wish spell.
The real question is just, if you rolled a 5 and a 6, you'd re-roll it for Kate?
I was planning on doing individual rolls.
Great, I believe you. You're not a liar.
What is wrong with you? Joe! The rules matter to Joe.
Based
when
on
they
your position
matter to
near the
Joe.
explosion, some of you took higher damage. 6 piercing, 4 fire.
Oh!
That's illegal.
I want to see all you guys in the threads.
Killian
after
and
this.
Helena are equidistant from the explosion.
What did you roll?
16.
Fail. You know what? Take the same damages, Helena. You made a good case, man. Who might argue? Actually, I rolled the exact same damage. Except it was 4 piercing and 6 fire. You know what? You took the damage a little differently. The good news is all of the skulls are dead. But all is not well. Sir Norval goes down to 4, or do you have an action left? I think you had 1 action left, maybe?
Yes, I do.
Or are you unconscious and die?
No, I have 1 action left.
Okay.
So Sir Norville will begin moving towards the ladder.
Okay.
Everyone's still conscious, right? No one has fallen around him?
Yes, you just walk over the corpse of your former lover.
Crunch her mouth as you walk past.
Because I'm holding my breath, I can no longer pay tribute to Melinda.
No.
Smart, fiery-spirited Melinda.
It's going to be very interesting.
Melinda of the green grass.
He talks about all women this way.
No, you're doing this in your mind.
Yes. This is,
Yeah.
No, this is me saying this is what Sir Norville would have said.
If he could speak.
I was clearly not doing his voice.
Okay,
These
fair.
blast points far too accurate for sand people. Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
All right. It is Oswin's turn. Oswin, it seems like the other members in the room have crushed the flaming skulls that they were fighting, and everyone is scrambling towards the exit, choking.
Okay, so Oswin has noted, he has picked up on the fact that the enemies have been defeated. Luckily, he has always been fleet of foot.
Oh.
He, in fact, has the fleet feet.
Nice.
And his feet are fleet feet.
Is this a Dr. Seuss?
Yeah. Yeah. He was it's at the NFL Combine. He would have scored very well in the 40-yard dash. And so he can move like pretty good. So he is going to
Watch out for that intermittent, unexplained
There's
explosion.
a lot.
It
Yeah.
got really smoky.
Okay, it's very smoky now. That's right. That's right. See, academically ineligible indica that he's smoking. He's going to be dashing across the room. It's been 1 action. Actually, he can get to the ladder in 2 actions. And he's going to start climbing the ladder.
Nice.
All right, so Oswin starts climbing the ladder. I have to move him now down from 4 to 3 because you did not take any offensive actions. It is Killian's turn.
Killian is obviously hurt. He's holding his breath. Andromeda comes down behind him, reaches out, touches him, and he's not going to go ahead of her. So he reaches out behind and is just kind of pushing you and urging you to go forward. So I guess technically that's going to be a delay. I'm going to delay
Yeah.
to make sure that she's getting out.
What a gentleman.
Always playing to the crowd, Joe O'Brien.
Wow.
Give the people what they want.
Yep. Little Joey half round.
Joey Half.
He's not even playing a caster, and he's like, a delay.
Joey Half.
Sorry.
Really got Matthew?
Sorry.
Oh, if it is a little Joey half round.
That doesn't make any sense. And he's just busy doing the right thing. Sorry. Sorry.
All right, Helena, it's your turn.
Yeah, she's also going to run up to the ladder, but
What did you call him at lunch?
What did I call him?
Was it Joey Half-Sush? Or was it
Oh, no.
Joey, what was it?
Joey Half-Tuna?
Wait.
There's literally
Tuna?
17 or 18 a day, so
He
I
didn't-
don't remember.
We all had
Well, it's
sake,
Joey half
and he got a
sandwich
beer.
is the original
Was he
one.
Joey No Sack? Joey Nosag. We have a lot of fun together.
It's mostly that joke about Joe.
We actually made this joke yesterday when we were at dim sum, and Joe wasn't even there.
We make fun of you all the time.
They were all like, we want to go get dim sum. And I was like,
Joe was.
I thought we were
Joe's
going out.
reaction to dim sum was as if I had asked him to eat dirt. He was horrified.
I mean, you don't know what you're eating. It might be dirt.
What?
So I'm
I
like,
know what you're eating.
It's a menu. Out of his mind.
Like, I don't-
It's literally a menu.
I don't want that. And immediately
Exactly.
Kate is like, Joe, don't be afraid of dim sum. Like, so calmly.
What's so funny is like it was like soup dumplings. Like Joe would have loved it, but he poo-pooed it and he didn't get to come.
Nope.
So
Joey knows some.
Joey knows some.
Joey half dim.
Whose turn is it?
Well, Joey half round's done, so it's Helena's turn.
Everybody at that table has problem with sums. Joe, Sydney.
Nice.
I mean, come on.
You know what? Undap that capstan.
That was good.
Let's be honest, they're both a little dim. Helena, you're up. I'll undap my cap.
Not cool, man. Helena's gonna run up to the ladder and follow Oswin up it.
Fuck you.
Yeah, what my friend Joey half sandwich
It's a dim sum table, you guys.
Let's start hitting you with dice.
Now be gone before someone drops a D20 on you.
All right, so you make your way to the ladder, first action.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
gonna
what?
follow Oswin up the ladder.
All right, so
I
you're
don't-
just gonna go past him? Like,
I mean, I don't know if I
ladies first.
can, but if I can, I would because she knows she's about to like suffocate.
Well, you're in a position because you only did one move action, right? To get to there?
Yeah, I've got 30 feet of movement.
All right, so if you wanted to, he's almost at the top of the ladder. You could scurry your way past him to try and open the door if you wanted to.
I think she does that. She's like, and she's like reaching. Yeah.
Reaching, and you go to push the trap door, and it doesn't move.
What if I punch the door?
You take.
No, I don't. I don't want to take a.
I rolled a
action.
d20 for damage. 20 points of damage.
You rolled a natural 20?
Get it out of the way now.
All right, so you scurry past Oswin. Gunk, gunk, punch. Ow. It's locked, or something is blocking it.
I love the idea of her like climbing over my back on the ladder. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Look at this.
And of course, since the punch on the trap door was an attack action.
No,
she said no.
I
She said no.
push. I took it
Wouldn't
back
that be
immediately.
such a dick move?
I'm not taking this.
No.
I was a joke. Ha 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 ha. Funny.
All right, that's fine. You said punch. You now have one round left before you start rolling death saves. Joey, half round. You still want to hang out down there?
Yeah, he's waiting for Andromeda. He's not going to leave before her.
Well, good, because it's Andromeda's turn. Andromeda, you just hear, and you can deduce that something's wrong with the trap door.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have this con action economy correct.
Okay.
I'm going to move my full movement
Okay.
to get. Oops. Hold on, I gotta move.
There's two people on the ladder right now.
Whoa. Did I double my? Oh, mine's being weird. Let me reload. Sorry. Oh.
I'm gonna
I
add-
lost internet. Let me. All right.
Dim
I'm just
sum
gonna-
table.
I'm just gonna tell you what I do.
Okay.
Talk me through it.
I move my full movement over to the ladder.
I'm gonna add more smoke while you think.
Run. Yep. Stop. No.
No,
No.
that's too much smoke.
Bring me back.
That's way too much smoke.
She's just sprinting around the room, wasting energy and her oxygen. Wow, there's so much smoke. She's panicking. She's running in a circle. She's absolutely freaking out. And she's out of oxygen and she dies. Now, she's gonna be right there at the base of the ladder, and she can see with what limited vision she has in this extremely. What are you doing?
Someone just died.
Oh no.
I just saw dead.
No, get the skull off of me. She sees in this very dim light. I'd like to cast a spell.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
3 con points left. This will cost me 2 to just.
You're fine on con. You're at 5 con points. I like that. So if
Con
you
points.
take an action here,
So if I take a defensive action 2, and then the next round, if I don't do anything,
you're probably fine.
I'm fine because moving doesn't cost.
Yeah. You'll lose 1.
You always lose 1.
But I'll
if
make
you
it
make
out
an
of the
action,
room.
it's another one.
As long as they can figure a way out.
Okay.
You hear, "Tudum." Harsk permanently dies in the Galarian lore.
Oh yeah. You hear that? I know we have some Paizo representatives here tonight, I'm sure. Let's make a note of this for
Yes.
like future canon that like he's dead.
Sorry, Adam and Cosmo.
Adam, yeah.
Tell Eric Mona that Harsk is dead. He died in Seattle,
He's dead.
where he was born.
Sorry,
oddly enough.
Cosmo.
How is old Harsky?
That'll be his first question. How was the show? How'd Harsk do? He died.
Here's my question. Here's the question I had.
Okay.
For telekinetic projectile, I can cast it again because it's a cantrip for me, but it says creature. Can I not target like the trap door?
Does it have a soul?
Does it have? Does it have a hardness? Like, could I?
Yeah, I mean, it's against it doesn't say creature so much. You targets one creature, right? But when you read the thing, it says against the target's AC.
Okay.
So I think that,
Target says one creature. I just
the
don't want to
spirit of
cheat.
what you're trying to do here is that, yeah, you can do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so she.
The AC of the trapdoor is 39.
I'm going to roll my die now.
Okay.
So concealment for the door.
Let's start with the concealment roll.
Okay. I figured.
3.
Nope. Wow, I've rolled a 13 for every concealment.
That's true.
That's awesome.
Wow.
All right, so now I'm gonna do a ranged. She feels for something. There's like a heavy plate.
Another sharpening stone, just sitting around.
Another whetstone. That's weird.
There's a shelf full of whetstones.
This is a weird place.
So many whetstones and rum.
Yeah, it's all
Just
whetstones and liquor down here.
And rum.
I rolled another
Must be-
17 for the hit. This dice is awesome. It's loaded.
Nice.
It's loaded on 13s and 17s. That's weird. 27 to hit this door.
Let me check my notes.
Is it a crit?
I wrote extensively a stat box for this trapdoor. 27, you said?
Come on.
Barely hits it.
So a regular success,
Yes.
8 points of damage.
Doom, 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 doom. You've made some cracks in the door, and the smoke is starting to billow
Oh.
out.
Okay.
You might make it. But
That's
it's,
my turn.
It's the top of round 4.
Killian will go. He'll start running after
I forgot.
Andromeda
Yeah,
right
Oh,
behind
yeah.
her.
Yeah, I would say they hold each other as they run for storytelling.
Yeah, following her out, and then he's holding his breath and sees that they're all traffic jam at the ladder. And shoo, man, this is interesting. Yeah, he can't do anything. He realizes he's almost dead, and so that's it.
You're gonna lose
He
one.
just moves to the yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he loses one anyway. But if I do anything,
Yeah.
you'll
You'll
go
die.
unconscious.
You'll
Yeah.
go unconscious.
So he's just holding his eyes are going bloodshot, and he can barely see. He's holding onto Andromeda's shoulder as like a guide, and yeah, it's looking bad.
All right, so if you don't do anything, you're going to go from 3 to 2. If you were to do
2 to 1.
You're already at 2?
Yes.
I have you at 3. Oh, that's right. I didn't. The critical fail. All right, so you're at 1.
I've been sad for a bit because I don't think this is going to end
Helena.
well.
Oh my gosh.
You're so close. But this is how stories are told. Just when you think you're out, Sir Norval, what do you do?
Did it looked like even though there was copious amounts of fog.
Yes,
I'm sorry,
I added some more.
smoke.
Sheepers.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
All right, I guess I'll just go back
I'm
to
gonna increase the
this.
speed as well.
That's like a
See
jump
this horrible
scare.
image. To the,
At least here we see something.
Did it look like the telekinetic projectiles actually broke through?
Yes.
Good thing I have my sword drawn. So,
Yes.
so Norville is going to scramble up and try
Got
to
it drawn for
Oh, do
hours.
you have combat climber?
Joe, what the fuck?
what the fuck?
Fun sucker.
Just saying.
Why would you?
I did
Fun
actually think
sucker.
about it, but I didn't.
It's a good
think.
feat. It's a good feat. It's a real good feat. Could save your
feat, but I
friend's
was like-
life in a smoky basement.
I would say I'm going to look around for another exit, but
I think we're pretty stuck here.
I think that. So I will sheath my sword
Oh.
and climb up the ladder and
Okay.
try to burst it open with my back.
There's now 7 people on the ladder.
I know. This
It
doesn't-
cracks under the weight. You all fall to the ground.
I'll quick jump to the top.
All right, so you're just gonna try and like Mario the trapdoor.
Yes.
I love it. All right, roll
I
for
wish
hit.
I had my drops board right now. I have it ready.
Do you want 2 hit or a strength check?
Strength check.
Yeah, strength check might be
we
fun,
do
but I
that
feel
in
like
2E
you're
anymore,
punching
do we?
the door. Punch the
There's
door.
such thing as a strength check?
Yeah, no, do a punch. Attack the door
All right, I'll punch her.
with your fist.
God damn.
It's a trap door.
Natural 3. All right, well, it's a 13 to hit. What was the door? That was the trapdoor's AC.
14.
Stop. Stop it.
It's a door.
Shit.
Just
Should I let up? 14. hit?
lie.
It's a door. Yes.
They said no. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Whose side are you on?
If you had been here, if you had rolled like this, all right, it was a 3, but 13, I'd be like, that's a hit. But you were like,
But you were giving them shit about the AC.
Dude, this
being
is a whole
37.
thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
he understands.
You can't react to the die roll.
Yeah, you have
just go.
to-
You just go. Yes, 14.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It puts the GM in an entirely different psychological
This is
place.
great advice to anyone role playing
It's like the catcher framing the pitch. Is that
Mine.
what it
Yeah,
is?
that's exactly what it
It's
is.
Exactly what it is.
what it's like. So unfortunately, you missed.
Right, Sydney?
Yes, it's where they pretend to know what the pitcher's doing.
No, it's not. I like framing someone for a robbery or
nailed
something.
it.
It's,
At least at the professional level, we really, really hope the catcher knows what the pitcher is doing every pitch.
Wait, I'm sorry. I made
They're very
I'm
confused.
sorry. I made a mistake.
Oh!
14!
yeah!
Yes! Oh my God, is that it?
No.
Does it get through?
Listen to the way
That's
the
gotta be it.
crowd is reacting.
That's gotta be it.
No, wait, I did it wrong. Oh my God, I made a mistake. 13!
Yeah!
You have to.
Someone cast bless on the door. Wait, did you really roll a 14?
No, I rolled a 13.
13. You have one more attack, right?
No. I moved,
He
I
sheathed.
sheathed, and I
Move.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let Skid take his turn.
So generous.
some door.
Some door.
And that's
Some door.
another 2 for you.
Yes.
Yes, that brings Sir Norval to 2.
Oh no!
yeah.
This is gonna be a TPK.
This is embarrassing. We die in a
Oswin
basement?
is at 3.
No
Oswin-
chance. Oswin's got this.
Oswin, you're up there. You're like right next to Helena, holding onto the ladder. You just see this giant knight come and punch and whiff on the door. There's little
We're all
billows
like
of smoke.
stacked up like this clump of people at the top of this ladder. It's like climbing over each other. Can I do a thievery check?
Yeah, that's the
I'm
one.
already at the top of the ladder. Can
That's
I do
the
a thievery
one.
check?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Come on, Oswin, save us! Save us, Oswin!
You got-
I'm gonna dap my newly undapped.
Oh, he's dapping us in. I dap that cap and see
All right, 22.
Woo! To tink. You unlock the trap door. Unlock it, you push it open, the smoke starts billowing out, and you will all survive.
Yes! Oh. God damn.
I will clear the fog.
Some serious fog.
The building's still
Building's still on fire.
burning, though. The basement's on fire.
Harsk has fallen unconscious. The woman is burnt, but the others are running up. Some of you are like moments away from death, so you start piling into the tavern, and it just continues to burn down there.
We call the fire brigade.
Is the main, when we get back to like the first floor, is that on fire? Like
No.
the whole build? No.
No, just the basement.
Huh.
So the rest of the building's safe.
The rest of the building seems to be okay right now, but the fire is starting to come up into the, while the smoke is filling the upstairs, it's not as dense as it was down there. And, there's ways for it to get out. It's a much larger space upstairs, but it won't be long before everything starts catching on fire.
Everyone scatter. Killian will activate the fire brigade. We are on patrol. That's our story. Everyone else, get back to your homes.
Well, can we get all the NPCs out of there?
That's who I'm talking
Everyone except Harsk and Melinda.
Well,
But luckily, this privateer captain made it.
Are you looking at the map right now?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a privateer captain and Quinn.
We can't see anything.
oh, it's too foggy.
Not to mention
Oh, reload.
charming scoundrel. Glad he survived. And Maui from Moana. And of course, Pathfinder field agent.
You're
He
not
made
gonna get
it as
any
well.
of this. So awesome.
Wait, you don't see it?
I don't have the internet anymore.
Yeah, I lost it.
You gotta just
You
relog
gotta
in.
reconnect to it.
You gotta relog in every 4 minutes for some reason.
Yeah.
Do we need the map right now? No. Let's
Well,
go.
it'd be funny to see all those pawns. I mean, I think this is hilarious, but yes.
So Sir Norval will tell all of these this motley crew of NPCs to scatter, go back to their homes, and the idea is that Killian and I were out on patrol. We saw the smoke and we called the fire brigade.
Okay. The privateer captain says, "My home is a boat," and he leaves. And Maui turns into a bird and flies away.
We had a demigod here the whole time?
The other guy says, "Listen, I'm just a charming scoundrel. I sleep wherever I need to sleep." And they all do something funny like that.
Okay.
Okay.
As the building burns
building
down.
is burning down, they're all going to get an exit line.
Yes.
Before we depart, though, Andromeda says to the group, "Are we going to meet to discuss what we heard? Or we go home and we don't speak of it?"
No, we should meet. This is the second appearance of the undead inside the town limits. And
Clearly, the skull started the fire. I think we can agree.
Does that seem logical? Or was the fire...
I mean, I want to do a perception for like anybody else in the area, like outside the building. He's like looking warily up and down the street.
Yeah,
And
like if anyone...
if somebody just set this, they would be
yeah,
nearby.
they would be... Yeah.
But it doesn't make any sense that it was only in the basement, which is inaccessible, I assume, except for the trap door.
Like, are there any kind of like symbols or like anathema to Sidana somewhere that someone planted?
All right, so you only have so much time in the bar itself, obviously, because you're trying to get everybody out. So you're really searching outside as the building starts to catch fire on the upper floors as well. The inn, we'll say, that's connected to the tavern is in a separate building, so you don't have to worry about that. But the tavern itself is going to go up in flames. You get outside as the fire starts to climb up the walls of this tavern. And everybody give me a perception check.
There we go. 24.
22 for Killian.
20 for unnatural.
Not too bad.
Natural 20.
No, unnatural.
Unnatural 20.
An abnormal 20.
Happy normal.
There are tracks going every which way. As it is a very popular bar in this
Didn't
town.
say we were looking for footprints.
Not
That's literally not what we
necessarily
said.
what we were looking at.
It's night,
Okay.
I know, but
and you see no one but several tracks, as if this place was frequented by many people today. Not to mention the 12 people that were downstairs at that meeting.
Any sigils or glyphs?
No
or
sigils, no glyphs.
I guess it is kind of silly to hope for.
Well,
But the sigils outside that would indicate
A
who
note.
did this.
Wait, what'd you roll?
Ransom
A
notes.
24? You do
Someone has-
notice a magic circle with a demonic symbol directly in the town square. No, you just, as you're sitting there looking around, looking to see if you could catch anyone who may have done this, you realize that this is an act of arson. This had to have been some act of arson by a person or by a group of people. They either dropped things in there to the basement, or maybe they conjured these skeletons. How they were connected, you don't know.
This Eldrin guy, Killian's gonna grab him by the collar before he gets away. He pulls him close and he's like, "Who did you talk to this meeting about? Who did you talk to that didn't come?"
I just talked to the people that my father trusted, people like you.
Who didn't come? Who did you talk to that didn't come? You fool! Someone has set this place up.
Joshua told us to take it at any on the way. He's a bit of split your tongues like a snake chucking stud. Take it now! And don't leave!
He drives him up against a wall.
I don't know what he said.
So Norville will put his face really close and goes, "No one does."
Everyone I told to come, they came.
Everyone.
Everyone, I think.
He'll slowly loosen the grip on him.
This is not.
Well, someone knew about it.
well,
That's obvious.
it seems like Silverfrond and Selwyn knew more.
Yes, it's not necessarily from the inside. These skulls, Helena, they're undead. This is similar to the ram and to whatever is happening with the Montrose family. The black bile, the pregnancy.
And Silverfrond getting drunk and spilling information to you, and then Selwyn trying to promise me protection. From what? People must know about this.
From something they are doing. What do we do? I don't want to sleep alone.
If only Skid had his drops.
Do.
In an unsexy way. Just scared. Just normal.
Just lonely, not
Just
horny.
lonely. Okay, wait. No, two things can be true.
Only.
I think we should make an effort to scatter the NPCs so that if someone were to, the fire's gonna be noticed. We don't want to seem like we're meeting.
Yeah, and the thing is, we're doing a clandestine, partisan meeting too. So, just get everyone.
Everyone should go.
And what's our...
All right, Killian will push him on his way, Eldrin. Go home.
Maybe we make a plan to meet in 2 hours or something at
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
You should know.
It's 2 a.m. I've got
2 in the
work.
morning.
I don't.
Yeah,
what is this made up?
You got the morning shift. You're a terrible husband, father.
Faith is sick. And what are you
The
doing?
kids are sick and you're out all night at this pub.
That burned down while you were
Down
partying?
pub.
It's all about your faith, but what about Faith?
This was clearly a mistake.
Nice.
You should write a country song. That's really
Yeah.
good.
So what? As Eldrin is walking away, he says, "We We didn't really figure anything out. Don't
No.
speak of this.
You didn't. Nothing. No one had anything to say worth anything. There's nothing you can do about what's happening. Why is it? Why is it you think you can change something like this? What do you want to do? Tell me what you want in your perfect scenario here. What, you take the town over for yourself? You get rid of the Baron? What's the end game?
And he looks down at the ground. And one of the other NPCs, the awesomer-looking dwarf, says, he wants the lady.
What?
He's in love with Lady Beatrix.
Hell, look back at this fucking Eldrin.
What?
That's not the only reason. There are other reasons for this. It is not right. And you know it's not right.
She's pregnant and married.
No, look at your NPC sheet. You're
Beatrix
thinking of
is not
someone else.
pregnant. She's
Oh,
not
Beatrix
married.
is the daughter. Sorry, I thought you said the
Yes,
lady.
Not the Baroness. She's not pregnant that I know of.
Never mind. I hit my head. I almost $1 million babied myself, but I didn't.
Wait, don't spoil it for me. I haven't seen it. It's not the only reason. This was not a selfish cause. You know it to be true. You know that something is not right here. The festival, the undead ram, the Baroness vomiting bile.
You might be in love with her, but is she in love with you?
Yes.
Well, could you get her to come to a meeting then?
No, she will do her duty.
She already told you this.
Yes.
Why wouldn't she tell me this? What the fuck? I'm her handmaid.
Mendev will be here in 2 days.
Yes. That's why we must act with all haste. I know that I could have been more forthright with you. I don't mean to deceive you. I truly believe that it would be for the best that we stop this some way. But we should not speak about this now. Whoever did this could be listening. Goodbye. And he leaves. And you stand there in the night as the NPCs make their way back to their respective homes. Harsk burns to a crisp.
Ezrin mourns in a silent vigil.
Somewhere Ezrin mourned. He felt a great disturbance, as if a single dwarf cried out.
I was suddenly silenced.
And we just see a view from the castle atop the hill. The castle where the Baron and the Baroness now sit. The castle where Killian, not too long ago, helped the former Lord move his family into. And we see just this burning tavern in the middle of Rosewood Vale. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
That's the show! Thank you, Seattle! Thank you, Seattle! Thank you, Portland!
Thank you, guys!